So to start off, let me just show you how easy it is to create a simple TradingView bot using TOMMYBOTS. So here we are on the TOMMYBOTS.com website, and as you can see, you can turn any group of indicators into a custom trading bot. But for the purposes of this demo, we're not going to do that. I'm just going to create a very simple trading bot that just uses a simple buy line and a stop loss line that you can use on your charts to trade levels, for example. So what I'm going to do is go up to my account and go to the dashboard. And the dashboard is where you want to go to basically do everything with the bot. So this is where it's going to show you how many alerts you've used for the month, all the features that are either turned on or turned off based off of the subscription plan that you're on. And here is where we have the code generator, which is an optional tool that you can use. It just makes it really easy to generate the code to put inside of your alerts. So you don't have to be a coder at all. You just have to know what you want to do. If you want to place a buy order or a sell order, add a stop loss, that type of thing, you would fill out this form and it will generate the code that you can put inside of your alerts. Same thing with the value tracker, and I'm not going to get into a value tracker yet. That's more of an advanced topic. But what we're going to do is go down to the My Bot section, and we are going to create our first bot. So in this case, I'm just going to say Kraken demo, and I'm going to select Kraken as the exchange. Now, for the purposes of this demo, I don't want it to execute any live trades on the exchange. So if you just wanted to receive alerts via text message or email when you should buy or sell, you can put anything you want right here. So I'm just going to put test. I'm going to click on send email notifications, and I got my email address in there. For text message notifications, if you check this box, there's a little link here that you could click on, and you can look up your cell phone provider. And in my case, I use T-Mobile, so I'm going to search for T-Mobile. Not in Austria, but in the United States. So there's Germany, Netherlands, United Kingdom. There we go, United States. And you're just going to copy this and go back to the bot and paste that in here. And then you just take these little hashtags and you replace it with your phone number. So in my case, well, I won't tell you my phone number, but go ahead and put that in right here. I'll blur that out. And if you wanted it to execute live trades on the exchange, you simply would select that there. But in our case, we're just going to say notifications only. And then click on Create Bot. And it's going to refresh my bot list. So now we'll come back down to My Bots. And here we go. This is what we call the webhook URL, which is how TradingView will connect to your bot, which then connects to your exchange. So to use this, all we have to do is click this copy button up here. And now we'll head over to TradingView, and we'll just make this really simple. I'll take a horizontal ray, and I'll put that on my chart. And I'll right click on the horizontal ray and go to settings, and I'm just going to type in buy here. You can put, whatever you want there. That's just for me to know that that's a buy line, and I'll click OK. And then I'll right click on the line, and I'm going to add an alert on the horizontal ray. So now I have my bot's webhook URL on my clipboard already, so I'm going to click on the notifications tab up here. Then I'm going to check the box next to webhook URL, and I'm going to simply paste in my bot's webhook URL. Now this is unique to me, so you don't want to share this with anybody. If you did, they could potentially make trades on your account. They can't withdraw anything, but they can make trades on your account. So you want to protect this and make sure that you don't share it with anybody. This is just a demo, so I'm not going to use this bot ever again, so I don't really care if anybody sees that right now. But then what you want to do is go over to settings, and I'm just going to, for the alert name, I'm just going to say buy. And for the alert message, I'm just going to triple click in there to select everything and delete it. And we're going to head back over to TOMMYBOTS, and we're going to use that code generator to generate our code for us. So in this case, we're going to say we want to buy Bitcoin, so BTC. We're going to use US dollars. And when the price crosses that line, we're going to want it to submit a limit buy order. So with this box checked right here, it says dynamically set the limit price to the corresponding candle price when the alert is triggered. So all that means is that when the price crosses the line, whatever the price is, that's the price it's going to use for the limit price. So that way we don't have to keep generating our code every single time. We can reuse the same buy line over and over and over again, and it just makes it really simple. So I'm going to click next. And for the amount, you can use a percentage of the balance on your account. So if we set it to, here I'm just set it to 2.5%. So that means I'm going to take 2.5% of the available US dollar balance on my account for this trade. Alternatively, we could put in the exact number of coins that we wanted. So if we wanted to buy 1 Bitcoin, we would simply enter a 1 there. But I like to trade in percentages, so it just makes things super, super simple. So I'm going to leave that at 2.5%. And for the purposes of this demo, I'm not going to add a stop. I'm not going to add a take profit. We're not going to do group alerts. Now, if we were hooking multiple indicators together, that's where we would do group alerts. So I'm just going to go to finish, generate code, and it spits out this little piece of code right here. So you simply just click on the copy button and head back over to TradingView, and you just paste that code in right here where the message is. And you'll see that there's a little variable in here where it says close. That's the variable that's telling TradingView to replace that variable with whatever the current price is for Bitcoin. So, and we want this to only execute once when the price crosses the line. That's typically how you would trade this way if you were trading with lines on the chart. So I'm just going to go ahead and leave it at only once, and we'll click on create. So now I have my buy line. It's ready to go. If I go and drag this up here, let's just pretend that the price was going to cross this line. And by the way, if you just let your line go on any live candle, like right now, this candle here is live, so it's going to execute right away the next time the price changes. So there's our alert. It fired, and we're going to go back to our account, and we're going to go to the alert logs just to check to make sure that everything worked. And we're going to hit the refresh button, and there it is. So let's go over to our email account, and we'll see what that email notification looks like. And here it is. And you can see right up at the top, we have the asset that we were buying, and it says buy right there. So that's how you would get notified. And a similar message comes over through text message. So let's go back to TradingView, and let's go ahead and add a stop. So let's actually pretend that we were going to do this off of, like, let's say a demand zone. So we would take like a rectangle here, and let's say that we were looking at this demand zone right here. And we'll just go ahead and mark that out. And let's just say that we were going to buy when the price dropped into that demand zone. So you might want to put your buy line like maybe right on top of the demand zone, something like that. And we'll go ahead and we'll add another horizontal ray here. And we'll go ahead and change the color to red so we can, so it's a little bit clearer that it's a stop loss. And we'll label that as stop loss. And we'll go ahead and add an alert on this one. And the webhook URL, in this case, it's already in there because it saves the last time that you added a webhook URL to the alert anytime you create a new alert. So we don't have to do that part again. Here I'm just going to say stop loss hit or whatever you want. Triple click to select everything. Delete that, and we'll head back over to TOMMYBOTS, the code generator. And this time we're going to say sell Bitcoin USD. Let's go ahead and just do a limit order again. You can do a market order if you wanted. And we'll click next. And for the amount, because it's a stop loss, I just want to go ahead and sell everything on the account for BTC. Now you could say, I just want to sell half. You can dial it into 50%. But the percentage in this case is the percentage of the asset that you hold. So if we set it to 100%, it will sell 100% of the Bitcoin that we have on our account. So I'll click next, and I'll just skip all the way over to finish here, generate code. And again, we'll copy that, head back to TradingView, and paste it in. And we'll click create. And that is it. You are all set up with a buy line and a stop loss line that you can drag wherever you want. You can put it at the bottom of the demand zone. But if you're trading a demand zone, what I typically like to do, now this is getting beyond the scope of this video, but with crypto, things are pretty volatile, so it'll wick into areas like this a lot. And so when I'm trading demand zones, I don't want to stop out if it wicks to my stop loss, but if it closes below my stop loss, then usually I do want out. So in this case, what I could say is I could put this here and say, okay, if it comes down, buys me in, and then touches my stop, I don't want it to stop out, but I do if it closes below. So to do that, I can edit the horizontal ray alert, and I'll change it from only once to once per bar close. And then instead of just crossing, I'm going to say crossing down. And so just by doing that, now my alert is configured so it can wick into this line all at once, but if it closes below, it'll take me out. And that's it. That's really how easy it is to create a bot with TradingView. The actual bot that we have labeled in the account, that's really just the connection to the exchange using your API keys. So technically, you can create as many bots as you want, like conceptual bots inside TradingView. You can link indicators together. You can put alerts on lines. If you could put an alert on it in TradingView, you can automate it and you can turn it into a bot. And there's a lot more that we can get into, but this video is already getting kind of long. So I think we'll just go ahead and leave it there. But this channel is going to be focused on many different types of trading strategies and how to automate different trading strategies using the TOMMYBOTS platform. So if that's something you think you might be interested in, then I invite you to like and subscribe and stick around. So lots more to come. All right, you guys take care.